Good morning to all of you. It's a great pleasure for us that today we are all of us gathered here in the last day of your college in the Department of Physics, where you are all presenting your dissertation paper, and from tomorrow onwards you are all will be the ex-student from our department. So best of luck to all of you. My best wishes with all of you to have a great future in the days ahead. Now we have spent with you more than 3 years, and some of you with 3 years, with lots of intimacy, lots of friend relationship. So I hope in these days we have spent a better days. We have discussed as per the guidelines given by the Assam University Silchar in the contents of the physics syllabus, and I hope we the faculty members of our department try our level best to discuss you as per the syllabus, to give you the knowledge with the barrier and with our limitation, and we try our level best to fulfill your demand.
Good morning everyone,
And today
we are all set to begin our today's exam of dissertation paper of physics, which is exclusively for 6th semester students under CBCS course. So the main guideline that we have thought of about this exam is that all of you have already been given your respective projects, and 2 or 3 students and 5 minutes for experimental demonstration of the project that you have done. So you remember 10 minutes for PowerPoint presentation. All of you can come together and can explain the project, and thereafter you have to explain the project experimentally, and based on your performance we will be judging you, and you will get a good marks. So all the best to all of you.
Good morning to our respected teachers presented here, my beloved classmates, and all the other students present here. So from the above picture, we can see that we made a project which is about making an automatic street light using an Arduino. So this is an Arduino. So moving forward, I'm going to start by introducing the topic of our project, which is making an automatic street light machine. So as we all know, light in any form is essential in our life. So electricity is also a type of light, and we cannot imagine our night lives without this. So energy. So sometimes street lights stay on during the daytime, which causes a lot of power wastage. To avoid on at night and off during the day automatically. This is the main objective of our, but we have all the components here, which will be discussed by one of my other team member, Ms. Surya Shikhar.
Project is on. We will gonna talk about the components that is used in the setup. The first is the LDR, light dependent resistor. It is a resistance resistor that have very low resistance when there is bright light, but when gets dark, its resistance increases dramatically. It is, and the other component is a resistor. We know the resistor is a resistor. It is mainly used here to stabilize the voltage that is gonna flow through the circuit, so that it does not damage the LED or Arduino and other equipments. The probably the second most important component is the LED. It is a semiconductor device that emits light. These are like short wires that we used for the experiment. There are the 3 types of jumpers: male to male, male to female, and female to female. But we the 5-volt one is connected to the LDR. Here it's not given, but it is connected to the LDR, and the LDR and the other end of LDR is connected to the resistors, which is then connected to the ground. And the ground is actually given actually signal.
There is no
And
signal
one second.
input.
How the circuit is working? You will explain how your business
The voltage also increases there.
out of these three conclusions. Which one is practically, which one you will pick up? There are three points under conclusion. So for you people, or for any one of you, or for all of you, which one is actually the real problem?
The third one helps us to understand Arduino more effectively, and we can modify this project more. We can add sensors so that when it detects sound, it lights up, and we can even add solar panels to the completed structure so that it can become self-sufficient. The street light will be pretty much self-dependent, and we will not be needing any form of human involvement in it.
Thank you for your nice presentation. I'm 11th. I don't have any idea about Arduino. I think streetlight can also be prepared without Arduino.
Yes.
Then, what is the advantage of using Arduino for preparing streetlight?
And personally for us it's very beginner friendly. We don't have much understanding of other electronic equipment components, but we do have some form of understanding of the Arduino, so we use the Arduino Uno to present this project, sir.
How Arduino helps to prepare this?
It's very, sir, we have to connect it to the laptop and put the code which can help us to reach the desired results, such as we put certain codes and certain thresholds that the LDR will, after, if there is certain intensity on the LDR, then it should light up the bulb. It should send a signal to the LED bulb that it should light up. It's very much analog signal dependent. And the input in the bulb, that is the LED, is from the 7 digital pin. Right. And in the initial
You can select any pin.
any pin, but we chose the 7 one because it's
Randomly.
for
choose this.
no reason apparently. The initial input threshold is 450. So here we can check
Threshold means
the intensity of the light. Where is it? See, right now because it's like 500 something.
Because the light is
because
present.
the light is present here. Say if you put our hand on it, it lights up. But if you want to just change it, we can just
put your hand.
Is the bulb is glowing? Kinar, R2 Kinar.
Respected teachers and my dear friends. Today, myself Shahrul Islam Chaudhary. Today, I am here with my group to present a project which is prepared by our group, that is to make a stopwatch using Arduino and 7-segment display. So the aim of the project is to make a stopwatch. So the aim of the project is to make a stopwatch that can perform 3 main tasks, that is start, reset and stop. This platform is very much beginner friendly to learn about microcontroller and display interfacing. In this project, we will cover or we will discuss about all the components, setup, coding and troubleshooting tips for our stopwatch. An Arduino device, a breadboard, jumper wire, a 7-segment display which is 4 digit and register, also 3 push buttons to test and build electronic circuits. An Arduino is a device which we can say the brain of the stopwatch.
We will see the
7-segment
circuit diagram
display
of
is
our project. Circuit diagram of our project. In the circuit diagram, first of all, we put Arduino on the center, and all the pins of 7-segment display will connect to the pins of Arduino, and also the registers are also connected to protect the 7-segment display. And 3 push buttons are also connected, one for to start the stopwatch, and one for to stop the stopwatch, and one for to reset the stopwatch. Or also a common cathode or anode configuration will determine how connect the display and registers. Next slide.
Now we reach the last part of this presentation, that is conclusion and future enhancement. In the conclusion, this stopwatch project helped us to learn a lot. So This Arduino, it helped we learn how Arduino work different parts, and how to use button and display, and how to write the when we can add lap timing to show minutes and seconds, or a more sophisticated
Use for
interface.
to continue the project or to continue where the work which we done in this project. Use voice setup. Yes.
This has to go on the repetition, then
We use voice.
the full form of ID.
Yeah, we use several times.
ID. I don't know what is ID. What is that? ID.
So the previous slides. in
Yes,
the
ID, find ID.
I take the text.
Environment.
Created
When you, if you have not written ID, simply Arduino, then this question does not be true. Another thing, then you can use. You should not use a term which you don't know. Then you will be taking yourself to a domain of uncertainty, a domain of difficulty.
Which is we made using Arduino and 7-segment display. Here is 3 push button. One is for start, one is for reset, and one is for stop. If we press start button, the stopwatch will work and start. And if we press the reset button, stop button, the stopwatch will stop.
Counting stop.
If we press the reset button, the stopwatch
will start from there.
will start from 0 again, which will be reset.
Good morning, my respected teachers and my dear friends. Now I am going to deliver a presentation on simple yet a practical aspect project titled Distance Measurement Using Arduino Uno Ultrasonic Sensor and 4-digit 7-segment display. Very simple and cost effective. It is actually based on the very much common application is the car parking sensors. Main components of the 3 main components. First one is HCSR04 ultrasonic sensor. This actually measures the distance by sending the Arduino Uno microcontroller. It is actually brain of the system, and it actually
integrates into automated system for various tasks. Obstacle detections. It helps in aids robots in navigation and collision avoidance. Liquid level measurement. We can use it to measure the liquid level in tanks and containers. Next. Projects successfully demonstrate the real-time distance measurement. It uses low-cost components, making it accessible. This system is excellent for learning embedded systems. It can be further expanded and integrated at small distances, and it can also be expanded in future.
What is the sensor? This one.
this one the ultrasonic sensor, this one is the 7-segment display, and this one is the Arduino. That is hardware component. Then
That I have understood. Now you demonstrate.
now if I upload this,
Real measurement. 320. Sir, external noise reduce is its accuracy.
Good morning to all, respected Rupam sir, HOD of Physics, Oshim sir, Subhaguru sir, and Mira sir, and my dear fellow students. Today, I am here. We made a project, and I am here to represent my project with my group. So my project title is a resistance meter using Arduino and a 7-segment display using Arduino. So we developed our 2 circuit setup. That one is 7-segment display 1 digit, and another is a resistance meter using Arduino. So I shall work with you to describe each part of the component, including working principle. Component Arduino is an open source electronic device, easy to use hardware and software. So we made the project using one is 1-digit 7-segment display. A 7-segment display is an electronic device which has 7 LED, and each LED is called segment. That is, in each LED in different combination, it displays different number, that is 0 to 9. So that is, we can see here that it has 7 segments. One is A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. That is, there are two, basically there are two 7 segments. One is cathode and another is anode, F, G. So the common, our 7-segment display is common anode. So we'll connect this to connect them. So
Next.
and various electronic devices. So this is the simple construction, how it works of the one digit
Resistance meter. A resistance meter is a device used to measure the resistance of a component in ohms. So this project teach us how to create a simple resistance meter using an Arduino. And the meter can provide readings for various resistors and components in our circuits. Measurement is Arduino board, breadboard, and a 10K ohm resistors. And a multimeter or a display to show the resistance reading will also be required. Jumper wires will also required for resistance measurement.
The resistance of an unknown resistor will use a known resistor using voltage division. This is known resistor and this is unknown resistor. Both are connected in series. So, and we'll connect them with Arduino board, and here we say that they are connected in series, and we'll upload some code to measure the resistance. They are connected in series. So we'll upload some code on Arduino IDE, and after uploading the code, to run the code, we'll press Ctrl U.
Control.
U.
Without pressing also you can do it from this section. Without pressing also it can be done.
Yes. No,
Am I
sir.
correct?
No, sir. Actually, I have set up this.
No, you have written the code.
shortcut. This is a
It's a shortcut for executing the program.
Yes, sir.
Controlling.
Yes.
But without that also, if your keypad is set for the time being, if U is not working, then also you can get it done from that section. Let me illustrate.
Okay. So now I will open. This is the, here we say this is an option serial monitor. We will open this.
Okay.
So after opening this, we will
That means so you should say that serial monitor is nothing but the display.
display. Yes,
Which
sir.
will show us the result of the
Yes, sir.
result.
So now I will connect the resistance, the unknown resistance,
Okay.
which value we have to measure. After connecting, it displays the value of its exact value of its resistance. That is
Okay, very good.
What is the value?
1015. This is R2.
Student of physics from Memorial Chaudhary Science College. Today we are going to talk about the black body radiation and its history, how it was derived from the classical physics and how it's related the classical physics to the modern physics, which is called quantum physics. Motivation behind the study of black body radiation and definition of the ideal black bodies. Therefore, there are a few laws of governing black body radiation, like Planck's law, Point displacement law, Stephen Boltzmann law, and Rayleigh-Jean law. After that, we will come
Theoretical laws.
application of the black body concept in science and engineering.
Summary and conclusions. Crucial role in understanding how objects emit and absorb thermal energy, forming the physics. The idea bodies the central and to understandings. Thermal radiations behaviors, electromagnetic theory and transfers all
Expression only. He didn't try it to do it from the basic graph, basic classical concept, but really tried to do it from the classical physics concept. But it happened ultra catastrophe because the concept of every frequency can be infinite. Every frequency mode can have energy. In this process, the wavelength decrease. When wavelength decreases, the mode of frequency increases, and the energy becomes infinite. So it was called ultraviolet catastrophe.
Evolution of classical evolution of Wien's law, Rayleigh-Jean's law, and Planck's law. in classical physics. The Wien's law said that it is proposed on the basis of thermodynamic system, and it it is based on the experimental data that it found that it occurs only on short wavelength, and whereas Rayleigh-Jeans law occurs only on long wavelength due to Rayleigh-Jeans law failures in short wavelength. Due to that, classical physics became failure in radiation, black body radiation. As any object or substance, it is like a quantum. It is like quantum. The quantum means that it is like a pocket-like energy which is radiated from a body. A new era of physics was started by the Planck's quantum theory.
Classical physics based on Maxwell electromagnetic theory and the equation theorem. However, this led to ultraviolet catastrophe, where the predicted intensity approached infinity to short wavelengths. This failure proved that the classical ideas could not be applied to at atomic or microscopic level. Wien's law predicted unrealistic results at high frequency. This contradiction showed that no classical formula could explain the full radiation spectrum. This inconsistency signaled a crisis physics and the necessity of a new approach.
Applied at short wavelength, Rayleigh-Jeans law applied at long wavelength, and Planck's law applied at all wavelength. The Wien's law applied only on short wavelength. That it is found only on the experimental analysis, and while Rayleigh-Jeans law applied on but it makes a critical situation that only Wien's.
In this slide, we have mentioned that in Planck's law, none matches observation. What is the meaning of this line?
On the left side, Planck's law all
wavelengths. It is satisfied for all wavelengths, and in the right side, in the limitation part, we have mentioned that none matches observation. What is the
Planck's
meaning
theory
of
challenged the classical view of continuous energy and opened the door of a new realm in physics. It laid the foundation for quantum mechanics, a field that explained atomic, nuclear, and subatomic phenomena. His idea, quantized energy, influenced later work by Einstein, fertility effect, Bohr atomic model, and others. To Planck's quantum hypothesis, which accurately described the full spectrum. These marked the birth of quantum mechanics. ID quantized, laying the foundation for many scientific and technological advancements.